In tonight's matchup against Marseille, you get a first-hand look at Louis L'Aigle-Dupont, who's currently projected to be a first-round draft pick in this year's NBA draft. Have you had a chance to watch any tape on your fellow draft prospect?
Yeah, well, they call him the Eagle for a reason. He's a great finisher with both hands. I mean, just tremendous hops. They're going to try to get him running downhill with a full head of steam. So, yeah, we need to communicate, not get caught on screens, and challenge him at the rim.
This is a do-or-die game for Paris FC Basket. Win, and you'll earn a berth at the European Basketball Alliance Championship Tournament, and lose and you're out. Obviously, you have the rest of the FBSL season no matter what. But how important is it for you to play in an EBA championship?
Yeah, well, the EBAs don't start until after the French season is over, so we try not to get too wrapped up in that. Tonight we play Marseille, and they're a great team. So my focus is on them 100%.
Thanks, MP.
What a view of Paris. We are live here in one of the world's most iconic cities for tonight's game. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us for tonight's FBSL action between Paris FC and Marseille. I'm Blake Zuniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi. Guys, this should be a fun one.
It's old versus new here. It's an interesting one. Veteran Marseille on one side, looking to steal a win against the youth movement, Paris FC.
And tonight, Paris needs this victory to qualify for the EBA tournament.
Well, certainly a lot on the line for MP and the rest of the Paris squad. But I know that Louis Dupont and Marseille would love the chance to play the spoiler here in front of a rowdy Parisian crowd.
Well, really, guys, so much on the line tonight for Paris FC. A win here against Marseille, and they'll punch their ticket to the EBA tournament. But if they lose, that's the end of their championship aspiration for this year.
Now here's Dumont. Back to MP. That one falls. Nice feed from Dumont.
Showing scouts he can convert those tough shots into baskets. MP, so confident.
Breeze ball outside. It's stolen by Ahern. Zadirko outside. Back to MP. Pass to Dumont. They get it back. Tries again. Zadirko can't hit. Here's Bourgeois. Good for the basket, starting off 1-for-1 with that shot. You get the feeling that MP is going to do everything in his power to get this Paris team into the tournament.
For MP, it's not just about getting to the tournament. He wants to win the whole thing. And usually a team from France has as good of a chance as any to make some noise there. There are some great teams in Spain and Turkey as well, but from what I've seen, they could do it.
And what a surprise season for Paris FC. Most had them in the middle of the pack, but as we've mentioned, they have a chance to clinch a spot in the EBA tourney tonight.
And it shows you how a few key players can make a monster difference. The chemistry on this team has come together, and they have played far greater than the sum of their parts.
And that one's good, Dumont.
When you see Dumont making things happen inside, he's the leader of this Paris FC team, and it's easy to see why.
Now here's Barrow. Pass to Bourgeois. Dumont with the steal. And here's MP. Now Zadirko. Parker defending. Back to MP. Outside Dumont. MP down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Ahern behind the arc. It's hauled in by Bourgeois.
Well, you look at the path Paris FC took to get to this point. The youngsters on the team have stepped up big time.
Well, whenever this team has looked out of gas, guys like MP have stepped up and found ways to keep them going. It's kind of a Cinderella story, but they feel that they're far from midnight.
Now here's MP. Pass to Zadirko. It's stolen by Parker. Barrow with it. Picked up by Ahern. Brisebois long range. Harris with the lead. Now MP. And stolen by Brisebois. Dupont off the drive. Soft touch off the glass.
This is Dupont at his very best, slicing and dicing on the drive.
Outside Illich. Pass to Ahern. Back to MP. Dumont. MP outside. Now here's Ahern. That's good, and it's MP with the dime.
And without a doubt, this Marseille squad belongs to Louis Dupont. Really a gifted finisher, one of the best finishers in all of Europe.
He's the heartbeat of this team, and he is their leader. Marseille can go as far as Dupont takes them. And the way he's played all season, the sky is the limit for L'Aigle.
And it's Dupont missing. Here's Illich.
That one's in. His first basket of the game. He is 1 for 2.
I mean, that's just bogey being bogey, right? We've seen this time and time again.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the inside.
It's stolen by Ahern. MP outside.
Here's Zadirko.
Big Dave Zadirko, bringing the noise.
Pass to Barrow.
Shot to stop the run.
And again, it's Marseille basketball missing.
And so the first quarter in the books.
Paris FC basket ahead.
They lead by 7. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in.
Welcome back to Paris for the second quarter. Now called Paris.
And they've built a very nice lead.
No signs of slowing down, at least as far as I can tell.
And here we are in Paris, such an incredible city. Obviously a cultural center for the world, but also the heart of the basketball scene in France.
So many great players have gotten their start here, and what a dream it must be for these players to come and play in Paris. It can feel a bit surreal, I can imagine, but everybody on the floor has earned their spots tonight.
Here's Dupont. Rejected by MP.
You talk about pride. MP was not letting him in the lane.
Dumont. Back to MP.
Inside.
Out to Ahern. MP. Defended by Bourgeois.
3 on the clock.
Pass to Illich.
Off target with the 3.
And here's Marseille.
15-point game.
And here's Bourgeois.
Zadirko defending. To the middle.
Here's Barrow. And Barrow slams it in.
Athletic move by Barrow, going straight to the hoop.
Ahern. He's covered by Barrow. MP outside. Kicks it out to Zadirko. Dumont. MP outside. Rebounded by Brisebois.
Nice play on D, got the hand in his face and prevented him from getting an easy look.
Exactly, Tim. He wasn't just alert, but he was aware and reacted quickly to the shot.
And that takes smarts and a lot of experience.
Outside Illich. MP outside. Pass to Ahern.
Puts up a 3.
That's good, and it's MP with the dime.
And that concludes the first half.
Paris FC basket ahead.
leading by 14. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Yeah, if you're just joining us here on 2K Sports, it's Paris FC Basket hosting Marseille Basketball as we get going here in the second half for this FBSL matchup. Well, you look at the French culture, they absolutely love their sports here.
Soccer, or rather, let me be correct here, football is still king and probably always will be. But basketball isn't too far behind now. The popularity of the sport has exploded here the last few years. And with Wemby doing his thing in the NBA, I think it's going to continue to grow.
No good with the layup.
Barrow with it. MP's there. Barrow outside.
Here's Bourgeois, and he lays it straight in.
Converting through contact. Bourgeois didn't slow down because of a little bump.
Here's MP, makes it off the glass.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get, trust me.
And Marseille with possession here.
They trail by 16.
Now here's Barrow.
He's guarded closely. Now MP. He's got 6. And that one good.
And you think back to how MP looked at the start of this season, we've seen a lot of growth in this game.
You know, you think back, Blake, you talk about the start of this season, there were some shaky moments. But once he started getting comfortable, you could see everything start to fall in place for him. He's been crucial in the success of Paris FC.
It's Ilic on the drive. The shot is good off the assist from Zadirko.
Well, that's what Ilic has been doing year after year. He's got more crafty driving moves than a lot of players.
Brisebois with the ball.
No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Barrow gets the bucket.
It's just a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the court, guys.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And what a tough finish. MP just powering through it all and getting it done.
Here's Marseille with the ball. Pass to Dupont. Back to Bourgeois. Brisebois outside.
Just 5 on the clock.
Shoots over Dumont. Brisebois, no good. Now here's MP. Guarded by Dupont. MP, it's good.
You know, we saw MP get tested multiple times this season by his opponents, and sometimes really by his own team. But he's passed every test thrown his way.
And the resilience that MP has shown this year cannot be ignored. It's not easy to find success in a strange land, but MP has done that and then some.
Here's Parker, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back rim and in.
Well, the name Parker is obviously well known in France. Leo's got a bigger frame than Tony, but sometimes you squint and you see the jumper from afar.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
Outside Dupont.
And he lobs it up towards the rim. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, Tim, an exquisite pass to set up the alley-oop dunk.
Some eye candy for the fans.
Yeah, there are assists, guys, and then there are assists.
And this is his second trip to the free throw line.
Think about the journey for MP to get here. In high school, wasn't really scouted. Moved around the States. Now, he's playing serious basketball in Europe.
Barrow gets the bucket.
He's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
What a game we've seen from MP here. He's completely outclassed DuPont on the offensive end so far.
And not for lack of effort, DuPont has tried to get things going, but right now, MP is the one who is soaring over the competition.
Here's Durant, covered by MP. And again, it's Marseille with a three.
Spacing out the floor, Marseille is a better team when Barrow is burying triples.
A drive by MP. And MP slams it in.
I tell you, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, he can just get up a few notches higher than everyone else.
Just can't let him get to the rim.
Yeah, and that's how the game is played inside. If you can play over the top, you've just got a great advantage.
Well, through 3 quarters of play.
Welcome back. It's the final quarter of action here between Marseille going with an almost entirely new group.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one.
And MP slams it in.
Just a huge scoring night for MP. Every time he has a game like this, MP gets that much closer to his dream of making it to the NBA.
Pass to DuPont. Back to Bourgeois.
Down low.
DuPont. Nice D from MP.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he'll go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th.
Barrow outside.
To the paint.
Bourgeois, that's good.
Nice job by Bourgeois, getting to his spots and getting exactly what he wanted.
Outside Illich. Back to MP. Ahern outside.
Takes the 3. Gets it to go from downtown.
Well, Paris needs Ahern's scoring from all over the floor. His three-point shooting can trigger their entire attack.
Parker's shot is good.
He made that pass to a spot and let his teammate run right into it.
Outside Dumont. Illich. Pass to Ahern. Now MP.
6 on the shot clock. The 3.
Another 3 for Paris.
Just on fire from beyond the arc.
And it seems like just about all his points are coming from downtown.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in this 4th quarter.
Bourgeois outside.
Down low.
It's stolen by Ahern. MP outside.
From outside, off the mark.
And Marseille with possession here. DuPont. The shot is good. Parker making the play.
Well, it doesn't take a private eye to figure out why they call DuPont Le. He simply soars through the air, and along with Barcelona's Alvarez, has a claim to the best junker in Europe.
Reminds me a bit of a player named Han Chi, who played a few years over here. You might remember him as the Flying Dragon. They both have the ability to explode off the floor when they take it to the rack.
And when Bourgeois is shooting with confidence, he's a real problem. Outstanding initiative right there, catching and firing.
MP outside.
5 on the clock.
Pass to Dumont.
Launches a 3.
And the rebound goes to Marseille basketball. Outside Bourgeois. The final horn sounds and Paris FC gets the win. They have now secured a spot in the EBA tournament.
And Pete, congratulations on the big win. How does it feel to clinch a spot in the EBA championships?
It feels incredible! Oh man, this is my first season as a professional, so to make it to the continent's biggest tournament is an honor. Jeez, guys, I mean, I've also never been to Turkey, so that's another first for me. And one thing I'm really looking forward to is I hear they've got a beautiful architecture over there, and the Hagia Sophia, if I'm pronouncing that right, it's supposed to be fire.
It is. Thank you, MP. Go celebrate. Enjoy. Congratulations, guys.
Seems like just yesterday I was trying to convince you to come to Europe. Now here we are, about to play Istanbul for the EBA Championship.
Austin, you keep popping up on me.
Ali, as a two-time EBA MVP, what advice would you give your team before the championship game?
We know what we need to do to beat FC Baskets. I don't have to say nothing.
What do you expect from your opponent?
They got hot at the right time. But we have the best players in the tournament, the most experience, strongest will win. I expect them to lose.
Man, Ali, you have surprised me, man. I thought you'd be bigger, stronger, scarier.
Tomorrow, you will see how strong I am.
MP,
Yeah.
MP, how are you feeling ahead of this championship game?
We feel excited at the moment, and we're so focused right now. This is a tremendous opportunity to bring home the EBA title to Paris. And I know a lot of guys on my team have worked their entire careers for this very moment. So I'm just hoping I can play a big role in making everyone's dream come true.
So, do you have any thoughts on your opponents, Istanbul Basketball?
Look, I'm not gonna hold you. They're one of the best club teams in Europe. Have been for some time now. We're gonna have to scrap and claw every possession if we're gonna pull this one out. But we've got a great team too, and I know we've got what it takes to win this one.
MP.
Thank you.
MP.
You're welcome.
MP.
And a distant view of the skyline of Rome, Italy, our site for tonight's action. Good evening, everyone. What an exciting night. It's the EBA Championship between Paris FC and Istanbul Basketball. I'm Blake Suniga, along with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi. It's winner take all here, and the kings of Europe will be crowned tonight.
We can't wait. We likely have a contender with the powerhouse Istanbul team on one side, but we have the surprise team, Paris FC, surpassing all expectations this year on the other side.
And now Paris is just one win away from immortality. They've been led all tournament by MP.
And Istanbul has leaned on Guvan during their run to the finals. Both MP and Guvan have been the stars of this tournament, and one of them will have a dream finish when it's all said and done.
What a backdrop we have here in Rome for this incredible matchup in the EBA Championship. So much on the line tonight.
Pass to Ahern. Back to MP. Now here's Dumal. MP. He's covered by Gouval. 5 on the clock. Here's Ahern.
And it's off from three-point range.
And after the horn sounds, one of these teams will be crowned the Kings of Europe.
And what a journey it has been for MP with this team. But they have some stiff competition on their hands with Gouval and a very tough Istanbul team.
Now here's MP. Outside Dumal. Pass to MP. Now Ahern. That's good, and it's MP with the dime.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
Here's Ganesh.
To the inside.
Good work defensively by Zadirko.
Not many can argue Gouval is the star of this Istanbul side. Arguably the best guard in Europe, and he's the key to this team.
He does everything so well and has been doing it for so long. Gouval isn't a player you can rattle. You know he's going to leave his fingerprints on this game.
Gouval can't get it to go. Outside Illich. Pass to Ahern. MP. Back to Ahern.
Here's Zadirko.
Ganesh defending.
Count that one.
Well, just about 250 pounds, Zadirko can be a wrecking ball in close.
Back to Gouval.
To stop the run.
And Illich pulls it down. Here's Paris. Pass to MP. Outside Illich. MP. Outside Dumal. And here's MP. Back to Ahern.
The three-pointer is on target.
Many are wondering what the future holds for MP after this title game. A lot of options for him with the way he's shown out this year.
And whether he stays here in Europe or if he returns home to the States, nobody can be sure. But what is clear is that he's upped his profile as a player and is now a wanted prospect.
Now here's Zadirko.
Outside Dumal. Illich. MP outside. Pass to Ahern. That falls. Nice feed that time from MP.
These teams, they don't look like they belong on the same court today.
I don't think they do. A double-digit lead, and we're still in the first? Ouch.
Trying to hope this one gets closer. Jeez.
Now here's Gouval.
He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Down low.
Gouval with the steal. And so much drama hanging in every possession here of a winner-take-all title game.
And that's part of the magic of the EBA Championship. It's not a 7-game series. You only get one shot at this. Anybody can be the hero today.
And it's good. 2 points.
It's been a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. This is the start that coaches dream of.
Now here's Gouval. Up top, Ganesh.
Zadirko defending. Pulls up, high post.
Ganesh, no good.
That's too good a look to pass up there, despite the result.
Zadirko, good.
They couldn't have dreamed of a much better start they've had here tonight.
Yeah, they came in with a tremendous offensive game plan. It's worked perfectly, and what a lead they already have to show for it.
And you got to give credit to this coaching staff as well. They came into this game prepared perfectly.
MP outside.
The bank shot, no good.
Toprak with it.
The first quarter concludes and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Up by...
Welcome back to the Eternal City, Rome. Second. Istanbul making a change here. Well, we've seen the development of Turkish basketball over the last few decades, and Istanbul is a big part of that.
Turkey, really one of the stronger teams in international play, along with the talent that's gone on to the NBA. A lot of their success is from the players Istanbul has produced.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Korkmaz, covered by MP. 5 to shoot. Shot from the...
Here's Arslan.
That one, no good.
It's Paris leading. Pass to MP. Portier.
Over to the wing.
Back to MP. Now Illich.
Takes the three. Korkmaz with the rebound.
Here's Arslan.
The tray. Good on the three-point shot.
And Tolga Yilmaz, the Istanbul wing, he's really shown some great development over the last few seasons.
You kept waiting on Yilmaz to figure it out. Then about halfway through last year, it happened. He's been an absolute stud since then, and a huge part of Istanbul's success.
Great positioning on the putback.
What a terrific hustle. He's got a nose for those rebounds.
Wow, he is ferocious when the ball goes up.
And that's why they got him out there, Blake.
And the dunk by Vasseur.
That was a defensive lapse. You really can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Well, yeah, it was almost a free run to the rim for him.
You got to wonder, what were they thinking?
I really don't know what they were thinking. But, hey, momentum can swing on plays like that, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way. He's got all types of tricks up his sleeve.
Back to MP.
Inside.
Back to Portier. MP. Pass to Portier.
That three off the mark. And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
That's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Paris trailing. Now Ahern. Pass to Illich. MP. And here's Vasseur. Kicks it out to MP.
No good on the three. Out to the right wing. Here's Korkmaz. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
What message?
I'm not sure. Just a message.
Get out of my way?
Yeah, maybe that.
How about the message is, I'm one of the best dunkers around, and I'm showing you why. Because that's how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Back to Ahern.
Shoots the three. Hits the three-point bomb.
He is bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from him?
Well, we've already seen plenty. He's got more points from outside the arc than inside it.
Arslan, that one's good. Now Paris FC basket with it. Now here's MP. Here's Portier for three.
No good on the last second attempt there. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
Istanbul basketball ahead.
They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports as the second half of this EBA championship game gets underway. Now MP. One of the things you always love about the EBA championship, you get some contrasting styles between the club teams of different countries.
And there are players from all over the world on these rosters, but each club has their own identity, and it's been fun to watch them clash.
Pass to Gouval. Let's go. They get the rebound.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
So clever and confident inside. Yilmaz just has a knack for carving out some real estate for himself.
MP, it's good.
Nice touch near the hoop.
Istanbul with the ball. Deep Toprak. Here's Ganesh. Harris grabs the miss.
Tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother him on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
And that's a skill, Brian.
And he'll be shooting his first free throws.
What this team loves about MP, he's got those humble roots, has worked for everything he's got in his career, giving his all here in Europe.
Pass to Toprak. Basket is good. The assist from Gouval.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there. Since halftime, this has really become an intense ball game.
The effort we're seeing from both sides has been phenomenal. I'm locked in.
Wrong. He's covered by Ahern. Here's Toprak.
Count it from 12 feet.
Smooth jumper from Toprak, taking what the defense gives him.
And the layup's good off the glass.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him there, and apparently neither did the defenders.
Istanbul trailing. Outside Gouval.
Jacks up a three.
And Istanbul another three.
Sharp shooting from Yilmaz on the perimeter. He had that one totally dialed in.
He gets it in there. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Pass to Ganesh. Back to Gouval. And again, it's Istanbul. And when you try to compare Gouval to the other great lead guards in Europe, it's hard to find a direct one-for-one. He's a unique talent.
No doubt. I mean, there's not a lot of other guards that give you as much as Gouval gives the team. The scoring, the playmaking, the leadership, even defense, he's very good on that end as well. He does it all in a way that we haven't really seen so far.
Pass to Toprak. They get it back. Back to Gouval.
Second chance shot. Elich the block.
That's rim protection at its finest. Elich refusing to give up the easy basket.
And in this EBA championship game, MP has been the one to lead the way for this team.
Now, Gouval might have the experience, but right now MP is the best player on the floor. The way he's taken over offensively, it's been incredible.
Here's Kaya. Yes, and it's Gouval picking up the assist.
And the lead goes right back over. What a seesaw battle we've got here.
Absolutely. This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can grab it. Somebody's got to take charge.
Let's see how it plays out.
Istanbul with the ball.
They trail by one.
It's Toprak on the wing. He's covered by Ahern.
Showing some tenacity on that drive inside. Toprak understands how and when to attack.
Now here's MP.
Defense is right there. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
Outside Gouval.
To the paint.
Oh, a nice shot by Ganesh.
Who's stopping Ganesh in there? Seriously. These are the types of buckets that Istanbul has to rack up.
MP outside.
Shot from 12. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading.
Welcome back. Only 1 quarter left.
Both teams changing it up here.
Outside Toprak. And no good that time either for Istanbul. MP left side.
From beyond the arc.
It's rebounded by Istanbul.
They held a 12-point lead earlier. From deep. A rebound by Zadirko.
Paris trailing. Outside Ilic.
Zadirko.
The shot is good on the assist by Ilic.
That's a big moment, and the big man Zadirko took it head on.
Outside Toprak.
This one for three. Oh, Kaya with the stop.
He is a beast on the boards, fellas.
And you know when he gets those second chance opportunities, he's not going to waste them.
He savors those second chance opportunities.
Oh, he definitely does. And with him, you know it's always going to be a powerhouse finish. We know that for sure.
Istanbul with the ball.
They lead by 4.
Right side Duval.
Just 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. Couldn't get it to drop. He's now made 5 of 8 shots.
Ilic. He's guarded by Kaya.
Well, Ilic has been in these kind of situations before. He knows how to get it done. His team needs him the most.
Stolen by Ilic.
Pass to Zadirko.
Ahern.
Here's MP. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
With his size, you have to love the way Emil Ganesh moves around the court. I mean, everything is so deliberate with his footwork.
Well, like so many other Turkish bigs, Ganesh is as skilled as they come. He's got great vision, and he can create some space with the bounce if he needs to. Big shot from Bogdan Ilic, and you're seeing the veteran calmness on full display.
Top Duval. Covered by MP.
He always delivers in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Pass to Ahern. Back to MP.
4 on the shot clock.
And here's Ahern behind the arc. Rebounded by Kaya.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Istanbul with the ball.
A 4-point game.
Outside Gouvon.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up 5.
Well, you look at Ali Duvon's game, it's pretty much complete. It makes him an elite level player in this league, and he's got it all figured out.
Now that's how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury him for sure.
Timeout called Paris.
Yeah, I don't think a two-point basket does much good for them here.
Yeah, I think that's their only choice. A 3 and then a foul.
Just not enough time left.
Here's Dumont from the arc.
Drains it from downtown.
Yeah, the defense really not organized on inbound play, and they paid for it with that 3.
Timeout called Istanbul basketball. Gouvon.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those seconds away.
No, man, you've got to foul. It's going to come down to free throws.
Pressure situation.
The first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
The second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game. And Paris FC basket, call time.
I applaud them for trying until the very end, but this one's in the bag.
Absolutely. The only thing this timeout's going to do is draw out the misery a little bit longer.
And we've got dinner plans tonight.
Here's Dumont. For threes at Irko. That's good, and it's Dumont with the assist.
Superb assist. He played the role of maestro on that one.
Now called Istanbul basketball. Sounds, and Istanbul basketball are the champions of Europe. Istanbul will get the first possession.
And what a backdrop we have here in Rome for this incredible matchup in the EBA Championship. So much on the line tonight.
To the middle. Here's Ilic. Makes it off the glass.
Using his size around the rim. Ilic catching in for two, playing big for Paris.
Back to Gouvon. Pass to Kaya. Basket is good. The assist from Gouvon. And after the horn sounds, one of these teams will be crowned the Kings of Europe.
And what a journey it has been for MP with this team. But they have some stiff competition on their hands with Gouvon and a very tough Istanbul team.
And that one's good.
So clever and confident inside. Yilmaz just has a knack for carving out some real estate for himself.
Ahern outside. Ilic. Pass to MP. Back to Ahern.
Shot clock at 5.
Here's Dumont. Rebounded by Kaya.
Not many can argue Gouvon is the star of this Istanbul side. Arguably the best guard in Europe, but he's the key to this team.
He does everything so well and has been doing it for so long. Gouvon isn't a player you can rattle. You know he's going to leave his fingerprints on this game.
Ilic with the bucket.
He is such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And we're about 2 minutes into the first quarter.
Pass to Ganesh.
And he gets it to go.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Ilic. He's guarded by Kaya. Pass to Ilic. MP outside. Ahern on the wing.
Nailed from three-point range.
And what a journey it's been for MP with this team. I mean, over the season, he's earned the respect of the vets.
And it's not just the vets on his team, but around Europe, the other vets, they're taking notice as well. And that says something about MP. He doesn't get too ahead of himself, allowed himself to be taught, be coachable, and now he's a force.
Pass to Dumont. MP. Outside Ilic. And here's Ahern behind the arc. Rebound by Gouvon. Istanbul leading. Here's Toprak.
The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
That's a good look for Toprak. That's exactly what Istanbul is working towards offensively.
And a shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in.
Both teams making some changes here.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Korkmaz.
Here's Arslan.
To the inside. Here's Korkmaz. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake freezes the D.
Well, we've seen the development of Turkish basketball over the last few decades, and Istanbul is a big part of that.
Turkey, really one of the stronger teams in international play, along with the talent that's gone on to the NBA. A lot of their success is from the players Istanbul has produced.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Pass to Ahern.
Launches it.
That's good, and it's MP with the dime.
Another lead change. How many of these are we going to see?
I don't know, but I'm willing to bet it's more than a few.
Arslan, Vasseur defending.
Count it.
He just used his height that time down low. That's a pretty hard play to defend against.
Illich inside. Kaya on him. Pass to Portier. MP. And here's Ahern. Now Illich. He's guarded by Kaya.
Kept alive.
Vasseur.
He buries it.
Arslan.
Has picked up his first foul of the game.
Sheer willpower right there, guys. Grabbing the offensive rebound and going back up strong.
And in a close game like this, where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it sure could. He salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
Now Paris FC basket with it.
It's picked off.
Here's Idamish. And out of bounds, Paris will take it. MP outside. Ahern. Pass to MP. Dumal.
Lets the 3 fly.
Rebounded by Kaya.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Sure, the defense better not relax just because he missed that one.
Pass to Toprak. Over Dumal. Toprak can't hit.
Zadirko with it.
And it's Kaya picking him up. Right side Dumal. Outside Illich. MP outside. Dumal on the wing. Paris FC basket with another miss. Here's Idamish. Basket is good. The assist from Gouvon.
He's been key for them, the way he's distributed the ball.
No doubt, Tim. And when the offense runs through him, it's just such a smooth operation.
And it's so much fun to watch.
Pass to Ahern. Here's MP. Back to Ahern. MP. He's covered by Gouvon. Paris FC basket with another miss.
Shoots from the high post. That one wide left. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far.
Istanbul basketball ahead.
Up by 2. We'll be right back to the action when we return.
Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports as the second half of this EBA championship game gets underway. One of the things you always love about the EBA championship, you get some contrasting styles between the club teams of different countries.
And there are players from all over the world on these rosters, but each club has their own identity, and it's been fun to watch them clash.
MP with it. Muvon picks him up. Pass to Illich. Back to MP.
Shot clock at 6. For the lead.
Illich, and that one's good.
How to defend this shot at Illich? I mean, this is a tall guy, especially for his position.
Istanbul trailing. And out of bounds, Paris will take it. MP outside.
To the paint. Unloads.
And Ahern gets it to go.
It's good to see Ahern being assertive inside. He's got a good sense for when he wants to score.
Outside Toprak.
There's the triple. The rebound by Zadirko.
He didn't punish them for the weak coverage, but they can't count on him missing.
He's got to go right back to that shot.
MP
using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Good aggressive play by MP, taking it up inside and refusing to back off because of the contact.
Pass to Toprak. Ganesh sets a screen. And Toprak for 3.
Boy, he loves getting looks like that from three-point range. No one near him.
And MP gets it to go.
Relentless inside effort from MP. He was committed to getting that to go.
Outside Toprak. Shoots. Offensive rebound. Kaya with the bucket.
He's got a great read of where that miss was going, and that enabled him to be the first guy to it and get the putback. I like to see that hustle.
Here's Zadirko. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Well, defensively, you got to get a body on Zadirko and box him out. He's a very large dude out there.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Free throw line jumper.
And another one for Istanbul. And Tolga Yilmaz, the Istanbul wing, he's really shown some great development over the last few seasons.
You kept waiting on Yilmaz to figure it out. Then about halfway through last year, it happened. He's been an absolute stud since then and a huge part of Istanbul's success.
That ties it up.
There's no shortage of moxie to Yilmaz's game. He's ready to fire as soon as he gets his hands on the ball.
MP inside. He's guarded by Kaya. And MP gets it to go.
A nice conclusion to a good-looking possession. Coach has got to be happy about that one.
Down low.
Kaya with the bucket.
Kaya playing big in close. Playing huge in this EBA Finals.
Here's MP.
And he drops it in from the low post.
A huge hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Istanbul with the ball.
Trailing by 2. Fades and shoots.
Pass to Ganesh. Illich the block.
This is why these guys love the veteran Illich. He gives everything he's got, every possession.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Clock at 6.
Outside Toprak.
Gets a three-pointer to fall.
Spreading out the floor, you want that in a swingman like Toprak.
Here's MP.
It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock.
Outside Toprak. And Ganesh for 3. Harris grabs the miss. MP right side. Outside Leduc. Monsieur. Here's MP.
Oh, and the buzzer beater's good!
shot with about a second to spare.
Yeah, and as the defending team, you can't stand giving up a shot like that to close out the quarter.
It's almost like you lose a possession.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. Paris FC Basket ahead. They're up by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Welcome back. Only one quarter left. Teams will make substitutions. And we made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Gouvan, covered by MP. Ganesh. Basket is good. The assist from Gouvan.
With his size, you have to love the way Anil Ganesh moves around the court. I mean, everything is so deliberate with his footwork.
Well, like so many other Turkish bigs, Ganesh is as skilled as they come. He's got great vision, and he can create some space with the bounce if he needs to.
Well, at just about 250 pounds, Zirko can be a wrecking ball in close.
Kaya the screen. That's in. It's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Inside. Zadirko. Good.
That's a big moment, and the big man Zadirko took it head on.
Outside Gouvan. The 3 bangs home the trifecta.
This is a guy who knows how to get it done in the big spots. Yilmaz, big time.
And stolen by Kaya. And deep Toprak. And Istanbul, another 3.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
Shoots from 14, and it falls all over the rim and in.
I like that from Yilmaz. Just take what the defense allows.
Umar on the wing. Screen by Illich. Here's MP for 3. Toprak grabs the miss. Istanbul leading. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Back to Ganesh. Gouvan. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. To halt the run. And Ahern gets it to go.
Oh, Paris FC Basket desperately needed points, and it's Ahern providing them.
Left side Gouvan. And Gouvan slams it home.
We know Gouvan is an elite leader on the floor, but it's sometimes kind of hard to quantify how large the difference is for this team when he's out there.
People have compared Gouvan to Chris Paul in terms of the ways that he can elevate a ball club. He's got that sort of impact on a team where role players just play better.
Now Paris FC Basket with it. Here's Dumont. And it falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And this is why he's the team captain. Dumont knows how to come through in the biggest moments.
And so they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he is unable to get the second one. This is a huge possession.
You have to execute, be calm under pressure right here.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Here's MP for 3. It's rebounded by Istanbul. And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, you look at Ali Denise Gouvan's game, it's pretty much complete. It makes him an elite level player in this league, and he's got it all figured out.
And stolen by Kaya.
And now we've got the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so he drops them both, and it's a 9-point game here.
Now that's how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them.
babes in a bathhouse. Top Gun, I'm a Tom Cruise. Life for keeps and I don't lose. You're more than love it 'cause you're cool as a breeze. So pick a poison, yeah, I got what you need. Nonchalant, got the on rotation all night. We gon' keep it like a catch a wave on us. Make a friend, just enjoy the moment. Blue sky walking on his haters. Every day like a birthday. Things come to those that wait up. Wait to jump in too long. Don't sleep, you gotta stay up. Sleep, you gotta stay up. Wildin' on my haters. In my 23s having a Jordan moment. Wildin' with the paper. Ice all on my chain. I just hope you staying up. Hanging with the dangerous. Y'all get with my chain. Take a look. Yeah. Come and catch your way. Take one out my cup. Yeah. Wildin' in SV. Yeah. Moving up your street. When we on the creek, can't be saying to the beat. Ain't no day, ain't no night. Make no plans, ain't no sleep. Catch a wave on us. Make a friend, just enjoy the moment. Blue sky walking on his haters. Every day like a birthday. Things come to those that wait up. Wait to jump in too long. Don't sleep, you gotta stay up. Sleep, you gotta stay up. I was losing, but I'm better now. All games I've been wrapping up. Quick to move like a matador. Right now, in Canada. Oh, catch a wave on us. Make a friend, just enjoy the moment. Blue sky walking on these haters. Every day like a birthday. Things come, those that wait up. But don't wait to been too long. Don't sleep, gotta stay up. Don't sleep, you gotta stay up. Ooh. Got the babes looking at me like it's dinner time. I know she vegan, but yeah, and I smile like a saint with a sinner's mind. Baby, let it blow your mind. Conversation flowing left off, we in the clouds now. Laughing in the moments. First you put the work in till it works out. Work it out till it's turned out. Yeah.
Yeah. Al, Chris Crack, Casdini. Pull up with a Salvador and a cold kid, man. Soon as Vincent stroll in, know the business. When I was young, had goals and ambitions. Somewhere along the road, codependence on the pole position. Grew up without a boulder. My father go on mission. Mom working 2 jobs to make sure we had a loaded fridge. No rotors in the crib and a stove in the kitchen. Y'all stay repeating how y'all clothes dripping. As a kid, my clothes drip, cause my mother had to wash my school fit and line dry them every night, cause they the only ones I owned that it fit. So in the morning, pull the uniform from the rope and clip and throw them on, even though they was wet, and hope the other kids ain't noticed the drip. Come on. That's why my bed be no soda mixed in. That's why I don't stress these grown rappers throwing this salsa that I hit in. Bring the to my lips like Beyonce knows kissing. Joe Schmoes throwing shows just to say they throwing shows. I ain't showing unless my Venmo clicking. Uber Eats, I ain't coming home unless I'm holding chicken. Then I don't dip until the Folgers kicked in. A lot of boldness in they post, but I see no mentions. God grant them serenity to accept things they can't change. Courage to change the things they can, and wisdom to know the difference. But we slow. Throw your rocks, the entire house. We're not concerned with all that folklore you're lying about. All that folklore you're lying about. All that talk gon' lead to cold sores inside your mouth.
People think ain't real, wasn't paying attention. I was on the jukebox playing selections, tending to several investments. Line, I was trying to stretch it. Uncle Fester, she a good teacher. Lessons, keep her melting. Salad with pepperoni, ain't eating healthy. Cheaper sections, always got you get with seconds. Medieval legends, peep the peasants. I ain't paying interest on my fee collections. Fill up my box like a coin slot, making sure my points drop. Ain't no bumping punk rock. I'm at the fun spot, you at the bus stop. Keep the truck locked, price of what the cost.
But we slow. Throw your rocks, the entire house. We not concerned with all that folklore you're lying about. All that tongue gon' lead to cold sores inside your mouth. But we slow. Throw your rocks, the entire house. We not concerned with all that folklore you're lying about. All that tongue gon' lead to cold sores inside your mouth. But we slow. Throw your rocks, the entire house. We not concerned with all that folklore you're lying about. All that tongue gon' lead to cold sores inside your mouth. Cold sores inside your mouth.
Had to do it to him, yeah, had to do it to him. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him. Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him. Had to do it to him, it was mandatory. I get racks from my performance. Every time I'm coming different, I'm not into being normal. From the west side, west warmer, everywhere across the border. Yeah, I had to do it big, had to do it enormous. Really, I ain't had a choice, had to make a point. I'll be with my members and no, you cannot join. This ain't no reveal, baby, I'm the boy. I'm everywhere you can avoid. Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him. Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him.
It's all game over. Now I'm celebrating another win. I keep them hating. When I'm on, better let it be. I got that champion pedigree. I came from the town, speeding on the bridge with the top down. In the 63 with the mode on sport. Is that you too short?
Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him. Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him.
Let the counselor speak. I had to do it, they knew it. If it's a crowd, I'ma move it. Wake 'em up, yeah, I do it right now. We don't take no losses, no L's, just W's like hotels. Bounce back like a trampoline if all else fails. It's already expected, they know it every time I step in the house. I stay dipped in something they can't pronounce. I do it plus. You can find me at Miller and Lux. I'm a season ticket holder, courtside, I do
yeah,
it
I'm
tough.
pulling up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him. Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him.